Okay, so I'm going to break down this swing trade that I could have taken this week. I didn't take it. Obviously, as you know, I was a bit rusty at the beginning of the week. I think I took a short here, took a long here, and that one after I took it, I thought clear as day, this is going to go short. And the reason why I thought it was going to go short is if you know on my weekly outlook, I predicted it was going to be a bearish week, and the majority of the time when it's a bearish week, Monday and Tuesday are going to be the high of the week, and Thursday and Friday will be the low. Well, what's happened this week? Tuesday has been the high of the week, coming to a good POI. Friday's been the low of the week, and I thought it was going to be a bearish week. I didn't see no reason for it to go higher, so I was looking for the high of the week on the Monday, which I tried to get into a short, I think somewhere, which was stupid. They're going somewhere middle of nowhere. And then on Tuesday, I tried to long for what God knows what reason. I think I'd just been a bit rusty for not being at the charts for a while because looking at it after it was a clear as day sell signal to me. But yeah, the reason why I took that, I'm going to give you a little breakdown of why I took it. So obviously, going off why I took it, why I would have took it if I'd not been a melon. I did mark it up as it was happening, and then I thought I'm going to try and get involved, and I think I did like get involved on Wednesday with shorts and things. And yesterday I got involved with a short as well around here somewhere, but read it out to not that far. But yeah, basically my idea for the breakdown was it's coming off a good POI. Um, this printed the last high of last week. It took liquidity then, and then we're coming into this. Boom, boom. We've taken Monday's liquidity. We took Monday's high. Um, you would have had a high there, breaker model momentum entry, like 45 pips. The reason I didn't wait for this supply to then react and fail and then pull back into a zone here is just because you don't need to. You don't need to. That's what I realised. I waited too long for entries to come back to refine zones. Like this is following order flow. It's following order flow that's going to go down. In my opinion, looking at the beginning of this week, I thought, right, we've had this push up here. I think we're going to react off a zone up here, and we're going to end up going down for the week. That's what I thought was going to happen. So it's aligned with order flow. It's not like I've just took it in the middle of nowhere. It's not like I've took it as a sell. If it was a sell, if it was a buy, I'd need to wait for more, demand to hold. That's what I'd be wanting to happen. I'd want more demand to hold. But the higher time frame already aligns with sells, in my opinion. So we've got this coming up. We've got all this liquidity resting below here to target. And yeah, it would have been good to we've got like the reaction showing that it's definitely getting a reaction off demand. Demand's failed, get in. Get in on the change of character. The weekly range, you could have played the weekly range. Like I'm gonna start zooming out and try and do this as much as I like can for like the month, the year, maybe try and get big long swing trades in, but I'm just doing it for the week at the moment. I'm just playing the field, testing the waters with the week. Obviously, the higher the weeks here, this is the weekly range, the average true range of the week, 260 pips. Now, what did that coincide with? This low here. We're heading bearish, and this would have been a week low. So we've got the range in the week to do it. We've got the entry model, we've got a good POI tapped into there. Um, and yeah, it just would have been systems go. Could have got a 4 hour trade. You know what I mean? That's why you don't have to refine it that much. I'd have just set that and I could have been happy thinking, well, that's the high of the week. I think it's going to be bearish. So if it is going to be bearish, then that's that. I can just leave it. I can leave it. I know that's going to be safe and let it run down. Like this actually did run down a fair bit. Where did it end up at? It's just finished at 7.5 hour. You know what I mean? If I'd have put my funded account on that, I could have made 7.5 grand in a week, which is mental. It's absolutely mental. But conservatively, I would have looked at that weekly range, thought, right, okay, what coincides with that weekly range? This low. I know that's going to be a week low. I know that's a good POI to take from. It's already sweep liquidity, and this is swept liquidity. We've had the change, the signs that it's not going to happen. The supply is not going to hold, and it failed, and you're in. So yeah, any questions about that? Just drop them in the chat. Like it's something I've started doing recently. It's not something that I've made up myself. It's something that I've learned. Not in Phantom, in PLD mentorship. I was obviously just looking for other ways to get involved in long-term trades, and that's was how I got learning this. There's a lot more to it more than this, but this is just basically the reason why I took this trade. It's still supply and demand. We're still using supply and demand, getting involved, playing the weekly range. That's a good tool to add to your toolkit. Playing the weekly range, playing the daily range. Um, Obviously, same as all the other concepts as Phantom, taking liquidity. It's taking liquidity, you're having supply and that fail, demand and that failing. So yeah, that's just my reason for that. I'm gonna try and get like one every week. I'm gonna be aiming for swings every week and see what happens. If I can just swing trade for a living, you know what I mean? Make 4 hour, then I could have done that hands off and not traded for the rest of the week and more time freedom. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, any questions about how I'd take a swing trade, let me know.